Hey, what is going on YouTube? It is your boy Chamber. The new Crow trailer dropped. I'm super excited for it. I want to do a reaction to check out the trailer. I'm a huge fan of the Crow series. I don't know if a lot of people know that, but like I grew up, in the 90s, early 2000s, and when I was a little kid, The Crow came out, and I was a huge fan of like martial arts and action movies. And I even saw the Crow graphic novel. And The Crow has always been like one of those like dark, emo, gothy type of movies and stuff. Well, back in the day, it was in the 90s, emo wasn't a thing. It was called goth. And it was definitely like a really dark and sad movie. The man, it's a rock and roll musician who loses his girlfriend and comes back to life and gets revenge with Brandon Lee. And it was just a great movie then. It's still a great movie now. I have like the Blu-ray. I watch it all the time. I even have the special edition graphic novel here that I've read, which I am going to be assuming that this new Crow movie is going to be a little bit more based off of that a little bit. I'm getting the impression. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of The Crow, and I'm dying to see this trailer. I love Bill Skarsgård. He's definitely one of those weird, interesting actors. I've seen him in John Wick 4, Hemlock Grove. He was Pennywise. Seen a few other things he's did outside of those. Yeah, I think he's a talented actor. And I don't know much about this Twigs chick, FKA Twigs. I don't know anything about her, but yeah, let's check it out and give my reactions to it, because I'm just dying to check it out. So let's watch this shit together, y'all. All right, I'm gonna hit play.
What's the first thing you liked about me?
I thought that you were quite brilliantly broken.
You feel like my
Damn, she got ass.
You feel like my buzz.
What's the worst thing you've ever done?
I saw things. I shouldn't have seen any of it.
Julie! Julie! Please don't do that!
Okay, looks like a little dream sequence here.
When someone dies, a crow carries their soul to the land of the dead.
Okay. He meets the man who gives him the crow, or tells him about his abilities. Okay.
And the soul cannot rest. Until you put the wrong things right. You were given the power of a god.
Why does Bill Skarsgård look like Lil Peep, bro?
But you're running out of time to save her. I'm gonna kill them. Every single one of them.
Okay, the infamous Black Crow
You did.
trench
We have a
coat.
problem. He came for us.
First impulse. Anger.
Oh shit, dude.
It's not anger. It's love.
Look at what you've become. You know that love promises only pain. You have no idea what hell awaits you.
No.
I do.
How many people have you loved?
Oh shit, son. The Crow. Okay. I liked it. I thought it was pretty badass. Definitely different from the. Oh, there's a bunch of other people doing reaction videos as well. Looks like they're calling it trash from what I'm seeing right here on some of these. I don't know. I'm gonna give it a chance because it looks like, from what I've seen, I might watch it. I'm thinking about watching the trailer one more time. But from what I gathered from that little glimpse, it seems to be more of the comic than the original film was based off of. They're still never. I don't think they're ever going to do how the couple, Eric and Shelley, were truly killed, because like in a comic, like I think like Shelley's like dragged to a house and then killed, and then if I remember in the comic, and then Eric, he's like shot in the head and thrown in a trunk and left for dead, if I remember correctly. But yeah, like, you know, he seems to be running around with the katana sword and the shotguns and stuff. Even in the comics, there's drawings of him wearing just the trench coat and no shirt. So yeah, the only thing I kind of wish was that he was wearing the paint throughout the whole film, the face paint, because well, you know, Brandon Lee's character wore it. All the Crows usually do it like that. But the paint is supposed to represent their pain, or the paint is supposed to represent like the pain of the death or the tragedy, and you know, so I guess that's his representation of the pain. He looks like Machine Gun Kelly or like Lil Peep, bro. Like I just like, he looks like an emo rapper, dude. Like, you know, he looks like a trap rapper whose record I'm probably gonna buy, you know. Yeah. Yeah, let's watch the trailer one more time so I can like really get a good idea. But I like the look of the idea. It looks like he meets the old stranger guy who gives him the crow and tells him what he's supposed to do, because that was one thing that I did not like from the graphic novels and from the other films and stuff, is that, you know, usually there's somebody who finds him and tells him, hey, you've been brought back to life, this is why, you know. So we're gonna watch it again, and yeah, let's check it out one more time. Plus that part where he's like yanking his sword out, that's fucking cool.
I thought that you were quite brilliantly broken.
You feel like my person?
You feel like my person.
What's the worst thing you've ever done?
I saw things.
Okay.
I shouldn't have seen any of it.
Okay. So it looks like they should have part of them like in like little pink suits. So I'm thinking like they're like in a jail or maybe some sort of rehab facility where they meet and fall in love. And basically Shelley witnesses something that she shouldn't, and it causes the death of her and Eric. And yeah, that's pretty much this right here, I guess.
Please don't do that!
It's like a really cool dream sequence right here.
A crow carries their soul to the land of the dead.
But sometimes something so bad happens
That the soul cannot rest.
until you put the wrong things right.
You were given the power of a god.
Hey, that's just kind of funny. I like how he got shot right there. He's like, boom, falls down into the tub, like, like, he's like, what just happened, man? And he's like, did you really just shoot me? And then, like, he just falls in the tub. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Not feeling the tattoos too much. I mean, there's got to be a method to the madness when you're getting tattoos. Like, I know there's a lot of people who have tattoos like that. They're just sporadically everywhere, but it's like, there's usually a method to the madness, I don't know if he chose those tattoos or those were like just given to him like from like a costume designer. I think he should have went with something like maybe more. Well, the original Eric Draven didn't have tattoos, but I'm not saying he can't. Just saying it would have been cool if like he had like some full sleeves or something, and maybe that's it. I mean, a lot of the face tats take away from a lot of things. Definitely reminiscent of like, a Suicide Squad Joker or something. But I love Suicide Squad Joker. Definitely the coolest look Joker ever had, I think. But like I said, everybody's gonna probably compare him to like Heath Ledger and all that, which sucks because The Crow kind of came out before that style of makeup was even a thing, like before like the Heath Ledger style of that dingy style of the makeup was even a thing. So the Crow's kind of always had like his own version of how his makeup worked, because they like when he comes back to life, like if you read there's multiple Crow comics and stuff like that, and like if you read them, they'll show like how he like paints his face. I think in one of the movies, his scars are burned onto him, so that's his paint. Like his rendition of the Crow paint, his is like actual burns on his face. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, let's just keep watching a little bit more. Maybe I can get in more of an idea.
But you're running out of time to save her.
I'm gonna kill them. Every single one of them.
I'm gonna kill them. Every single one of them. Mm. Okay, that's definitely from the comic.
You did.
If you read the original Crow comic, he's like walking like that, like in the comic. So I can see they're pulling some scenes from the comic a little bit.
He came for us.
Okay.
First.
In the comic, he did run around with a katana sword, and he was mostly shirtless throughout some of it. He had he would wear the trench coat without the shirt in some scenes in the comic, like some of the stuff he would be shirtless. I think there's a few in the comic where he's like shirtless with the infamous trench coat. Yeah. It's kind of cool though. Kind of disappointed though that there's no like Sarah or anything, or maybe they're like gonna save that for some other stuff, like save the Sarah part or something. Like maybe there's something like that. This is a really thick, long comic. I can't find it right now to show you guys. Oh, yeah, here he is. If y'all can see that, he's like sitting shirtless with the without the jacket, without the shirt. So there are some scenes where I guess he does wear his trench coat without the shirt. So I guess that's more like the comic. Maybe I'm trying to just force it. Like this is going to be more like the comic than the last one. But I think that's the beauty about it. It's the interpretation of like the Crow movies and stuff. There's only one Crow movie that's actually really good outside of the Brandon Lee one, and that's Crow City of Angels. That's actually a really good one. If you have not seen it, see it. It's a great movie, but do not watch the other Crow movies. Don't. I just saved you a lot of heartbreak.
Impulse. Anger.
Oh, this is gangster. He just gets shot up like a bunch of times.
Anger. It's love.
Look at what you've become. You know that love promises only pain. You have no idea what hell awaits you. No.
That's badass.
How many people have you loved?
I'll never be alone.
Okay. From what I'm getting from a lot of it though is that right now what I'm getting a lot of from that trailer is that it's not going to be heavily action based for one. Like you only saw like maybe three scenes of action, like him in a car, him in like his apartment or bathroom, and then him in that hallway or staircase or whatever. It seems like there's only going to be like maybe a couple fights and gunfights at that, and then one big stretch that might be like for 5 minutes. And it doesn't seem like it's going to be heavily action based, but it seems like this one's going to tell more of a story of like Eric and Shelley's relationship, and definitely like some trippy cutscenes from what I'm getting, because like seems like there's like a lot of maybe flashback dream sequences maybe. So I don't know. I guess we'll see. But I'm going to give it a chance. I think other people should give it a chance. I mean, you know, it's for a new age. I mean, plus they've been trying to do a Crow remake for almost 30 years. So, you know, enjoy it. You know, I mean, if it sucks, it sucks. You know, I mean, but I think it could be something interesting. You never know. But anyway, I'm Chamber. I'll catch you guys later. Thank you. Please like and subscribe. I also have a Twitch channel, and check me out there, Chamber TV on Twitch. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. And if you like this, I'll do more reaction videos to other things as well. Yeah, thank you.